Welcome back, everyone. Well, welcome back. Maybe you haven't seen this channel before, but anyways, brand new series, guys. Brand new series. Do a little run through here of what we're doing. We are, and I'm hopefully not going to mess that up. Mazowiecka Nizina V3, I guess version 3 of the map. It's a Polish map, beautiful map by Krasek, Krasek Gaming, and it's been around for a little bit. I've been meaning to do something with this map for quite a while, but I just keep going off to other maps. But I really want to get this done. So we've got ourselves a bit of a, we'll call it a challenge. It's hard survival, hard economy. We're at the dealership right now. And I'll go through this a little quickly, parts of it, and then I'll explain more stuff as we're driving and whatnot. All right, so we start with a piece of farmland down here, number 234. It includes field 86. Let's zoom that in a little bit. And it's a wooded lot. We've got a lovely little tent here, and that's it. And we start with a gator, which is right here. Little John Deere Gator. It is the souped up version, the higher horsepower, higher speed one. And with it comes this 3-point kit. So this is going to be our vehicle. We are not allowed to sell this ever. So this is going to be with us for the whole series. We start with zero money, nothing, zero, absolute. This is it. What you just saw, the land, the tent, and this is all we have. Don't even have a chainsaw. And we also start with, let me just get that saved. We start with 250,000 in debt. I did a whole bunch of stuff to make this happen, so this is not important, but what's important is we have a $250,000 loan. That's basically the cost for that piece of land, this vehicle, and the tent, and a few admin fees probably. Rounded out nicely. And so, hard economy. I guess we should look at settings. Should we do that? Let's do that. Yeah, let's look. I always find that this takes a little bit of time to get going with this. So economy is hard. Traffic is off there's a reason for that. I'll explain that later. Seasonal growth is on. Yes, I'm doing it again. I keep cursing at it and I keep turning it off, but I gotta do it. I gotta do it. Days per month are going to be 2. Because of this, I always like to do 2 days when I'm doing seasonal growth, because if we get a day full of rain and we miss a harvest, yeah, that makes it not fun. So we've got visual, fixed visual month off, and snow is on, crop destruction on, periodic plowing on, no fieldstone, no lime on this series, and weeds are on. And what else? Some quality of life stuff. All of this is off. And full pricing for maintenance and paint and whatnot. And of course, reverse beepers are off because they annoy me. So, what else? A few extra rules. We're not allowed loans. Let's start driving, because that I can't show you, but I can explain it to you while we're driving. Let's get this little guy on here. There we go. All right. It's our trusty little vehicle. Should be able to do a few things with this. All right. So loans are not permitted except for obviously the initial loan. So I can't take any more loans whatsoever. Even if I pay back this one, I can't take it again. You know what I mean? So that's part of the rule. We're heading to the property now. We'll head over there and have a quick look around, see what we're dealing with. What else? Leasing is permitted now. I'm going to play, you know, I put yes, you can lease, but I'm going to add an extra little bit of difficulty to mine. I don't know if anybody else is going to be doing this series, like challenge mode kind of thing, but you know, what I'm doing is I'm going to be using the lease to own mod, which is only, I think it's only available on PC. So obviously, you know, that's why I'm not making it a hard rule in the challenge. But I'm not allowed to sell. I'm not allowed to return stuff. So if I decide to lease something, I'm stuck with that lease till I buy it. So I have to be really careful, especially with a hard economy. All right, so our property starts here. We got a nice cross there. So this is our field. The immediate challenge is I've got to harvest this before it withers. So that's going to be a bit of a pain. Let's jump back in here. So we own kind of this corner property, and we've got a little road here that we can come in basically right up to this road. Here's our tent sitting there, all ready for us to sleep when we need to. And we've got a bit of diverse land in here, a little flat in some areas, hilly in other areas. And it goes quite a bit. It goes to about, so right around here somewhere. Maybe this tree might be the line. So it's a bit of area to work with. Obviously, you know, certain areas are going to be difficult for placeables. But oops, I'm a little far over actually. I think it's closer to here. Yeah. So there's our field, and I think, you know, our property actually goes out to the road here if we want to, but there is quite a steep little dip here that could make some equipment difficult. All right. Have I done a good job explaining this without taking too long? Probably took too long. Here we go. A couple of other things I want to talk about. I will not be using horseplay on this series, and I will not be using lumberjack. Yes, look at these trees. No lumberjack. So we're gonna have to figure that out, and that'll be part of the initial challenge. I did notice I did load up this map and give it a little test run to see if, you know, what I'm thinking is actually a good idea or not. But I did notice that this Gator, there's some equipment that it actually runs at higher speed than it should. There's a cultivator, for example, that this thing lets me cultivate at 50 kilometers an hour, which is kind of crazy. But that said, one of the concerns I had coming into this series, being hard economy and such, was the fact that it was going to be difficult to make it entertaining to watch if everything was really slow and progress was really slow. So yeah, I'm not worried about little things like that it might alter the game a bit. So anyways, that's that. Okay, so what the heck am I doing first? Obviously I got a lot of trees. That's income right there that I can start dealing with, but I have no chainsaw. I have no money to buy a chainsaw, and I'm going to turn this off here because it's a little bit noisy. So I need to deal, I have some urgency. That field needs to be harvested, and before it withers. That's kind of the main urgency. After that, I need to figure out a way to get money. Like, I really need money right away. So immediately the first thing I'm thinking is I can't do anything about that field till I get a harvester. To get that, I need to do some work. I need to do some contracts. So I'm going to jump into the contracts and have a poke around here, see what there is. Obviously the more money the better, but there's these contracts. There's two of them that come with this equipment here, which will be a little difficult. This one in particular with this piece of equipment would be difficult because I can't pay helpers, so I can't get a helper. and I don't know how I would even try to do this. This one here requires boxes. I don't have money for boxes, so I can't do these two. But I can knock out this one. This one in particular is, you know, pays well. It would be enough for me, I think, to be able to lease a really cheap harvester that I might need to get my canola out. So we'll deal with that. We'll take that. We'll borrow items, obviously. So let's get going with that. And then there's some fertilizing contracts, which can be fairly lucrative. But again, I don't have equipment to do that with. I don't have money to buy fertilizer. So yeah, I got to get going with harvesting, I think. So field 200, let's have a look at that. Where is 200? There's a lot of fields on this map. I don't know if you guys know this map. 200 is way down here. So that's another part of this map that's a bit, I want to say, a bit of a challenge. So we'll do some jump cutting, but the drives are a bit long. I don't think it's like a 4X map, but it sure feels like one when you're driving. So maybe it's a 2X. Yeah, I'm not sure. So let's head over there. We'll get the process started. Tab over. Now, I have no traffic. I could maybe get away with... yeah, maybe I could get away with... This header is pretty big. I think I'm gonna have to put it on the trailer. Let's let that warm up. Got a nice Kubota. Let's get this thing set up somewhere where I can load up the header. I think I'll put it around here. Yeah, I think that should work okay. Yeah, let's do that. And then we'll get out of the way. Oh, I knocked. Oh boy. I'm off to a good start. Hope you guys are going to enjoy this series. I think at times it's going to be a little slow. Yeah, I think we'll let that guy run a bit, warm up. Yeah, I'm thinking of, depending on, like, I really don't know how long certain things are going to take. And, I can't use helpers. Well, I can't, sorry, let me be clear about that. I can use regular helpers. I can't use course play. Is this one of those snappy ones? Yes, thank you. So basically, I'm gonna have to do so, especially at the beginning. I'm gonna have to do the whole thing manually. So I'm thinking of playing around a little bit with some time lapsing, just for, you know, like, I don't want to do a full time lapse kind of series, but as I'm harvesting one particular field, we'll chat a bit, and then I'll jump into time lapse for certain sequences. So I might do some of that. I'll put up a poll because I was kind of thinking about this. I was kind of thinking, there's a lot of people doing time-lapse stuff with music, right? They just speed up the sequence and then throw some music on it, and, you know, it's enjoyable. Depending on how it's done, it can be okay. But I don't know if there's... I'm sure there is. I don't know if there's content creators that actually just shut up and just farm and let the sounds of, you know, the nature and the tractors and all that go, and just, you know, I don't know, just sort of an ambiance, kind of ASMR, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, anyways, I'll throw up a poll on, and then there's jump cutting. I do some of that already, so that's, you know, I try not to do too much, but yeah. So I don't know, give me your feedback. I'll throw that on the community tab. See what you guys think. I kind of like to change things up a bit. All right. It's a bit of a drive. This little hill here is a bit of a challenge. Now, I have driven this map. I actually played it a little bit, this map, you know, privately when it first launched. I have a thing for Polish maps. I do like, for some reason, there's something about Polish landscape and look and feel that I really like. I don't know why, but yeah. It feels real to me, you know, the way things are set up. All right, we gotta hang a left here. I did not play it extensively though. Sometimes I'll just throw up a map and, you know, play it for a few hours and then, I'll move on to something else. All right, we're coming up on the field here, just up on the left a bit. We'll have to go get the trailer, of course. What do I want to do here? I need to leave the header. So why don't I leave that here? Oh, I just saw something. I didn't think there were collectibles on this map, but I guess there are. So, how am I dealing with collectibles? I don't know how much they're worth. I'm worried that they're, you know, stupid ones. Okay, so I'm gonna collect this one. I think I have to just jump on my... I don't know how many there are. I don't know nothing. Come on, can I get up there? Oh no. Can I get up on top? Come on, come on. Oh boy. Okay, can't get that from here, obviously. You'd think that I could go up this ladder, right? Oh boy. I'm gonna keep trying. Give me a second, guys. I'll see if I can get up there. Okay, I can't get up there, so I'm gonna go get the tractor and the trailer, and I'll, you know, maybe try to get up using all of that. All right, let's head over. This is obviously gonna go quite a bit faster. Watch out, deer. How's everybody doing today? Excited about starting something new. I always am. I'm always very nervous about getting off to a half-decent start on a series. I played through a lot of different scenarios for how I wanted to start this. The starting farm is right here on the right. It's the default farting starm. Yeah, that's the default, and it is... it's a good little farm. It's actually very nice and playable. When you go in new farmer mode, you actually, all you get is a, I think it's about a 80 horsepower Zetor, I don't know how to pronounce it, tractor, and that's it. You get the farm and that's it. So naturally this map feels like it wants you to suffer up front. So we'll go with it. Hopefully I can get up onto the harvester and see. I might have to jump onto the branch too. I didn't know there were some. Now I gotta pay attention. If there's just 1,000, I will collect one per. Let's say one per. Oh, I don't even feel like taking them. Let's say one per episode, I guess. One per episode. Alright, let's see if I can stack this up a bit so I can get up here. Oh, sorry for all the branches. Oops. Okay, I should be able to jump on here. Jump on here. Oh boy. You know what? I have a mod that speeds up running. How do I get up there? I mean, I could pop the tree down. There we go. Okay, so it's just 1,000. And there's 9 more harvesters to be found. So I think, oops, frozen there. So I think the answer is there's probably more than 10. Let's get out of here. Let's make some space. Can I access the field from here? I don't know. No. No, okay. Let's see if we can turn around and get ready. All right. Let's just turn that off for now. Now I gotta go through there after with the header. Am I gonna fit through there? I think I will. Sorry for all the trees, guys. This is a little difficult to see. Okay, we're on this side of the tree. I'm in cab. Normally I would not be in cab, but kind of hard to see. Okay, I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. Okay, now I can get out of the cab. Always like to go clockwise, I don't know why. But these trees are a little challenging. Hopefully I won't be hitting branches or anything. Ugh, visuals. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Maybe we'll be doing a bit of in-cab in this series. I tend to not to do too much of it. Whoops. Now, this is a hard economy. I need every blade of grain that I can get. True story, it actually picked out another map and that I really wanted to do, and unfortunately, oops, see, I'm missing stuff. That's why I like to go, you know, third-person view kind of thing. Unfortunately, that map, the contracts were extremely buggy. Okay, let's jump out of here. Oh boy. Okay, there we go. Yeah, the contracts were really weird. So I decided I needed to do contracts with a hard economy to get started anyways. So I decided, you know what, that's going to be a lot of headaches. I'll have to pass. So I came back to this guy. I'm happy I did. There's an open invitation. Anybody who wants to do this as well. I know that I had an idea for Comlands and it took off a lot more than I expected it to. So maybe I got skills of, you know, inspiration and inspiring other creators maybe. Or that might have been just a one-hit wonder kind of thing. That's okay. I'll try to keep you posted if I know of anybody else that's doing this series. We'll call it a challenge, I guess. Episode length for this series will vary. Especially if I decide to do time lapse or if I decide to do like quiet mode where I just shut up and farm. One of the challenges that I've had with both Comlands and Western Wilds, and even the White Farm for that matter, is it's been really hard for me to restrain myself from playing them and not recording too far ahead of time, because I really am enjoying those. Like I could play, you know, could probably turn out, you know, 3 times the number of episodes each per week, and that's, you know, that's, yeah. But there's sometimes I want to play as well that I'm like, it's in the evening, the day's done, it's been a rough day, I just want to get up and play kind of thing. And I'd love to play those maps that I'm invested in, right? So we'll see. We might toy with a few ideas. Your feedback is valuable, and I really do appreciate it. So let me know. I want to make something entertaining for you and fun for me at the same time. Okay, since this is a good spot to unload, I'm not full, but I will throw the pipe out. Again, I can't use workers, so I gotta do all this manually. I'll bring the truck over, and the truck. I keep calling tractors trucks. Why do I do that? Yeah, I'll just all right. Cover. There we go. Just leave this here, and I think I'll try to come and unload to it. Oops, wrong vehicle. There we go. Now I need to kind of wrap my head around what kind of farm I'm going to build. Often, you know, things get centered on animals. Sometimes go production heavy. I'm not sure what I want to do really. It's the blade. I think from a progress perspective, this will be a pretty slow series. I'm not going to move ahead. I'm not going to force myself to try and hit you know, one day per episode kind of thing. I'm just going to play, and when things get done for the day, then that's when we'll move on. If it takes three episodes to do one day in game, then we'll do that. If it takes, you know, one episode to do 3 days in game, we'll do that, and that's quite possible. Given the fact that we are playing with seasons, there may be times when I've got nothing to do and the contracts don't look good, so we might just fast forward. But we'll see. I'd like for it to be evened out a bit, but I do like, you know, those of you who followed my channel for a while know that I do like things to move along, and I get kind of antsy when they don't. This is wheat. The yield's going to be pretty high. I didn't check where I have to deliver. Actually, don't remember if I mentioned it or not, but no course plane, no lumberjack. I'm also not running precision, and I'm not running the enhanced animal system. And so this is a little bit closer to base game kind of rules. I do have power tools on for, you know, recording purposes. There's certain things I need from that. And besides that, we're going to try to get stuff done. I mean, I have a whole bunch of other mods. I was considered running the I think it's called More Contracts mod, but I kind of decided not to do that. I like to try to keep it such that people can play along, or you know, other creators can jump in and do their version. But there's certain things obviously on PC that are not available on console, so I'm trying to not make it, you know, deal breaker for console players to join in. Alright guys, let me get this done, and well, you know, let me get the trailer loaded, and then we'll take a drive and see where we have to deliver. Alright, 98% close enough. I'm not sure if that fills our trailer or not. We're gonna do it this way instead of chasing around with the trailer. Well, that's at 45 so far. I should turn that off. I'm gonna cut in here a little bit more, so I have a bit more room to turn around. And I think I'm gonna come across here. Gonna square it off a bit. Okay, see if we can have a look. Hopefully I don't go too crooked while I'm looking. Our contract is going to Skrupandeja. Skrupandeja. I don't know how to pronounce. I don't know Polish at all. And that is right up here. Way up there. So we're gonna be shooting all the way up there. This map is the land of the quivering gates. You'll see what I mean in a minute. Alright, that should be enough to fill up our trailer. Let's get this dumped into the trailer. We'll take a little break from harvesting and we'll go do a delivery. Now, I think we can go right out here. I think we have access to this road. It's hard to tell sometimes. It's right on the edge of the map, so we'll figure that out. Yeah, we got a bit of a poorly drive. Okay, let's turn off for a little bit. We'll get that. We'll finish that up very soon. Let's throw that on. Keep the bugs out. I assume I can go here. Yes. I don't think I could go a few inches over. All right, let's head up. There's a lot of roads, side roads on this map that don't actually go to anywhere besides a field. So taking side roads in hopes to get shortcuts and stuff like that is difficult. I wouldn't mind one of these. It's a nice tractor. We'll keep an eye on the used market sale. Try to get ourselves a deal. We're going to need a tractor sooner than later. Little John Deere Gator is actually pretty awesome, but there's certain things it can't do. Just can't do. I think I have to turn around here. The BGA is just ahead of us. Won't be going there soon, I don't think. Now, some roads do go somewhere. I think I could have cut up that one to head up there to hit another road, but I don't really need to go that way. What I want is this one upcoming. I think this one will get me through. This one on the left here. By the sunflowers. Otherwise, you kind of have to do this long loop. Long detour, I guess. Okay, this is what I was talking about. The quivering gates. Almost all the gates do this on this map. Until you get really close, then they stop. Alright. First delivery. I did not set the time, did I? We'll run it 3 times. Okay, so that's 64% delivered. Shortcut. All right, I'll see you back at the field. All right, we're back into the trees. Let's jump back out here. There we go. Okay. Let's carry on. There's not much more to do. I think maybe for this series we'll stay away from livestock altogether. We'll do raw products and maybe some productions, but maybe we won't do that much. We'll have to see. We'll have to see how things progress. Depends how the money's flowing, right? One of the first things I need to do is lease a harvester because I can't afford to buy one. So that harvester is going to be basically a long time. No, it's going to be with us. Once we have paid off the lease, you know, and basically purchased it, then ideally we keep it for a bit longer and not just flip it right away. One alternative for those of you who are considering doing this series and are on console and don't have the lease to own mod. Actually, I don't know if that's available on console or not. To me it's a scripting mod, and it probably isn't, but I could be wrong. But the other alternative is you could do something like maximum 1 or 2 leases at a time. So if you want to lease something new, you have to return in something else. That might work. I think I saw Daggerwin do that on a competitive multiplayer series. Well, it's an option. Alright, we are on. Luckily there's no crop destruction on contracts. We are on the last strip, but I just got filled up. I think we should have enough room to take the last bit as well. That'll be our first contract nailed. We'll have some money, we'll be able to do a few things. Looking forward to start building my farm itself, get a real house, and then see what we're gonna do. I've been sort of focused on, there we go. I've been sort of focused on how to get started. I haven't really focused on which direction I'm going to take things in. We'll see. I always like to try new stuff, right? So maybe maybe we'll do a little bit of production work. Maybe we'll build a lumber yard. That might be good. We can sell trees. We can sell wood products. We'll do a little bit. Well, I don't want to say like corpy. Just thinking out loud. Just thinking out loud. All right, that's it. We're done. Let's go get this delivered and collect our money. Okay, off we go. we do have the one field, it's canola, and we're gonna need to get it harvested right away, like before August is gone. I think August is the last month to actually harvest it, so we'll do that. And then but then we've got a field to do something with. I'm not quite sure, you know, how we're gonna deal with that, especially with seasons on, and the fact I don't have things like planters and fertilizers and all that. So it's going to be a little bit of a challenge. It's a nice little corner here. I like this little area, like a tree farm or something. Let's try a different road and see what happens. Let's go up this one here. All right, I'm not sure what this production is here. Doesn't really say much, does it? All right, let's see how much money we can make off this contract. We'll just continue to sell here. I don't think there's going to be much left over. 908. All right, let's collect that contract right here. There we go. Collect. And I made some money. So there's some fertilizing contracts here that I don't think I would like to get to. Fertilizing can be super lucrative, but I need to buy some stuff, which I think I can afford. No, doesn't stop. Does not stop when you're standing here. When you come with a tractor, it stops though. Okay. Okay, where are we now? I think I have enough money to buy. I'm going to leave this here. I'm going to go buy the fertilizer add-on. So there's all kinds of accessories you can put on this, right? So I think I'm going to get the fertilizer one. I don't think it's expensive. Actually, I should check before I drive, right? Let's see if there's anything good in here. There's a nice motorcycle. Oh, look at that price. Yeah, nothing really we can use. So if I go into here and I go into the actual Gator and I look at combos, here's the stuff I can buy. So I can get a bale container. I can get a, plow. This here is what I think I want. So that's 2,500. Oh, wow. I don't think I have enough money. I need to buy this, plus I need 1,800. Oh, I'll just come in under. Okay, I don't think that's the way we're going to go. I think what we're going to do, though, knock this out. And this, I'm going to have to go with this old crusty thing. We're going to lease this, but what that means now is it's going to be with us until it's paid off. We have to, it's 12,000 bucks, not the end of the world. But I'm not allowed to return it until I buy it. So that's a little challenging. The nice thing about this guy, though, is you can get some beautiful options for colors. Here's the different colors you can get. Look at that. Isn't that amazing? Oh, I don't even know which one to pick. I'm being a smartass. So, all right. So this is going to be on a lease. Here's what it's going to cost us. Initially, it's 612 bucks per day. It's only 120, so it's not a super big deal. But per work hour is 252. And the thing is, this thing is not fast, and it's doesn't have a lot of capacity, so it takes a little while to get fields done with this. So this might be problematic. We'll see. We'll see. So here we go. Our lease. Now we're left with 4,100 bucks, and we need a trailer because I need to be able to grab that crop, right? So I was looking at different trailers. I kind of looked, and this guy here, I started this on Comlands, but it's cheap and it's decent capacity, and it can be used for pallets and lower capacity, higher. So that's kind of good. I think I'll start with what is that? 2560. Oh, do I want to go up right away? Does this have straps? I don't know if this has straps or not. Looks like it might. So I gotta do wood as well, right? So I think we'll go for this. And this we're gonna buy. It's gonna be ours. We'll use it for quite a while. There's a lot of colors, but I'm not gonna play with that. So it's just a buy. All right. So, what else do I need? I'm going to need a lot more stuff. Oh, I need a chainsaw. So let's do that as well. That's a for sure. Those trees are going to allow us to get some stuff done. There we go. So we're down to 1,500 bucks, which is not bad, really. So I'm going to head down, pick up all that stuff. I mean, I already have the chainsaws magically appeared in my pocket. I think I can pull the trailer back with the other accessory on there. Oh, right. I didn't do that, did I? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. Now, since I'm not running lumberjack or super strength, I'm going to have to figure out a way to load wood into the trailer. So that'll be interesting by itself. Figure that out. All right, so this is going to allow us to do our important canola harvest. That's going to bring some more money for us. Please tell me I can pull this. Yes, okay, we're good. We're good. Alright, so there's that, and there's a harvester, and there's also the fact that this episode is now well over an hour. Well, 1 hour of recording. So, I think we're going to call it. That's the first episode. I hope you guys are going to enjoy this. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you think about, a variety of different things, what animals I might want to do on this map, and what kind of productions I might want to consider. Which direction, basically. I love new things, so yeah, help me think outside the box on this one. All right, thanks for watching. If you're enjoying this, please consider subscribing, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. I hope you have a great day.